an idea of where the Daddy's Club is going to be going in the next year or the first year? Where do you see yourself going with it?
I think the first year with the Daddy's Club will be all about organizing, getting different programs off the ground, and making some headway in dealing with some of these issues, because we're going to have to take some strong stances on these issues, and that's what we're going to do.
Will this be locally based, or will it be out of a church, or is this?
It'll be locally based, affiliated with different denominations of churches, because one of the beautiful things about the Daddy's Club is that its membership is made up of different denominational individuals, whether you're Catholic, Protestant, Methodist, Baptist. You believe in God, you can join the Daddy's Club.
Okay. So that's going to be a contingency?
Yes.
You must believe in God?
You got to believe in the God that we believe in.
So will the Daddy's Club be doing any type of evangelistic work? Will you be doing outreach in that
we
area?
will be doing evangelistic work, because Jesus left that as a commandment for us to do. Go out and feed his sheep. And that's what, see, we all are ambassadors for Christ.
That's correct.
Whether you're a woman or a child, we are all to spread the good news of the gospel.
Okay. Ask me some. So I'm still not real clear about how you would really go about it. I mean, is it just going to be a group of people who get together with this idea and found an organization based on this set of values, and your primary purpose is going to be mental health? It's going to be
I think
teaching?
It's going to be a multitude of things. But the number one premise that, as Odie mentioned, was the fact when he talked about Joshua. It is the perspective of the Daddy's Club, or our position rather, that every house be ran like Joshua. Because that's the starting point. If we can get every man and woman, whether they're single or married, to run a house like Joshua 24:15. For me and my house, I will serve the Lord.
Okay.
And you can't go wrong if you start off with that premise.
So will you be doing like mentoring programs?
Yes.
Okay. And
Mentoring to men, women, and children. Because we're beginning to find out there's a stress level factor here. We don't know how to communicate with one another. Even in our marriages, we don't know how to talk to one another. In our schools, whether it's public or private, we don't know how to talk to one another. If you're on the basketball court, the filthy language that you hear is ridiculous. But the Daddy's Club is here to set a new tone and to set another standard. Because see, Jesus Christ is the standard that we must look up to and revere.
okay. Alrighty. So do you propose to do fundraising, or how do you propose to do this, to get this off the ground?
At the appropriate time, once we receive our 501c3 status, then and only then will we be able to do some fundraising activities. But until then, if anyone would like to make a donation, they could, but it would not be tax deductible at this particular time.
Okay. And where would they send those?
They could send it to the Daddy's Club, P.O. Box 277-632, Riverdale, Illinois 60827.
Okay. Right. Do you have anything else that you'd like to add, or?
No, let me go ahead on and say this. It's really imperative that people understand what the mission is, and we're seeking people with like minds. We're seeking people with like minds. There are a lot of people out here who are fed up with the world's way. They've tried the world's way so many times and been let down so many times. So what we're doing is we're actually recruiting. We're asking people who have like minds, who believe in Jesus, who would like to live those principles that Jesus, you know, he led in everything, to come on out, Anthony gave the P.O. box number where contributions could be sent. We will shortly be on the internet. As a matter of fact, we're having a web page design and things of that nature. So we're seeking like minds. We want people to come on out if they're really tired of living the world's way. Come on out.
So you're seeking people from different
Denominational background.
skill levels,
It doesn't matter.
experience
non-skill.
levels.
Exactly.
So you need business people, you need
Non-business
homemakers.
people, homemakers, whether you black, you white, or you Hispanic, or you green or Asian, even if you're from Mars. If you believe like we believe, then we want you in the Daddy's Club.
Okay. Now, this sounds like a really, really wonderful, innovative concept, and you know, it is just such a vital part of our society. And I think that as the crime soars, as the divorce soars, as our children are being imprisoned, you know, and the level of mental illness is at an all-time high. I mean, I think that you all are right on target with, you know, what you're doing. And especially if you put God in front of it, I mean, I know it has to succeed. I just, I hope and I wish you the best. You know, I hope that it really turns into an organization, you know, that is really helpful for people, and that's available to people, that's accessible, and that is comprehensive. And it sounds like you all have all of that, you know, kind of under control.
Well, we're trying.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
If I may,
Yeah.
one of the main points that our society need to understand, and Odie touched on it a little while ago, there's God's way of doing things, and then there's the world's way of doing things. And sometimes the world can't comprehend God's way of doing things. But when you do things God's way, you can't go wrong.
You're right. You're right.
But you can always go wrong when you do things the world's way.
Oh, that's inevitable. Right.
So are you involved in any other type of ministries, or, you know?
Well, at my church, I go to Broadview Baptist Church, and I'm involved with the prison ministry. I go to Cook County Prison every second Sunday of each month.
Okay.
And it is an exhilarating experience to see so many young men locked up behind bars for whatever reason, watching them praise Jesus when we go there.
That's great. That's great. You know, I've read some research, and some of it shows that prisoners who go through Bible class
Yes.
don't usually reoffend, don't usually go back. I mean, if they really truly accept God as their Savior, it changes them.
And it does. And that's one of the, getting back to the Daddy's Club, we're definitely going to have a prison ministry coming out of the Daddy's Club
Okay.
that will affect men and women and children.
Yeah,
Because
a lot of
there's a lot of children being locked up today
Okay.
because they don't have God in their hearts and in their lives.
All right.
And we have to change those things.
Well, this has been an exciting and challenging interview, and I just wish you all the best. And again, that address is, if people want to give contributions.
The Daddy's Club, P.O. Box 277-632, Riverdale, Illinois 60827.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.